Yeah, go.
When the saints march in, when the saints come marching, want to be in that number. When the saints come marching. Welcome everybody. This is Songs for a Summer Sunday. The flyer outside said it was featuring Dis and Nell. Of course, you know us by our real names, Sid and Len. We had to use fake names to avoid violating our contractual obligations. You know, you're laughing, but we just came back from a tour on the container ships and the order trains, and we belong to them. So it's really tough for us to be able to use our real names, but here we are. The first song we're going to do for you, by the way, before I even get to that, I got to tell you, the order train, have any of you used the order train? Oh, a few, okay. It's a rather interesting way to travel. One night when I was on there, I couldn't sleep, so I went to the bar. There were two guys sitting there. One said to the other, "Let's get something to eat." The second one said, "I can't. I left my teeth in the car." The Emma's not a joke. The first song I'm going to do today, we picked up on the order train. I'm sure you'll see the connection. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you, as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, but in all my dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. You're more than kind, I have to tell you. The next song is a little bit more on the sentimental side. A guy who doesn't quite know what words to use to express himself, but he manages to get the idea across. Sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile in my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure just a brief? Is your mouth a little weak when you open to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Say each day is Valentine's Day. I can't even read my own handwriting.
We can wing it.
Cigarette.
Oh, all right. I'm going to do a little bluegrass. Bluegrass. Mountain music. Slow it down. Once I was happy and had a great time. I had enough money to last me for life. I met a young girl, we went off on a spree. She taught me to smoke and take cigarettes and whiskey and wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Next chorus. Cigarettes is a blot on the whole human race. A man is a monkey with one in his face. Here's a mighty beat, it's his brother. A fire on one end, a fool on the other. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild women, they'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild women, they'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Talking about whiskey reminds me of a story. Guy comes into a saloon, sits at the bar, and orders a drink. As he's looking out around the room, he notices two young men sitting at another table, talking very seriously. He listens in and he hears them. Say, one says, from the sound of your voice, you seem to have come from the old sod. And yes, I do, said the second. Oh, that's amazing. So do I. Now, where in the old country did you live? Second, in County Cork. Well, that's amazing. So did I. Oh, now, what high school did you go to? Well, I went to St. Thomas in town. That's amazing, so did I. But tell me now, who did you have for a teacher? Oh, Sister Mary Kate. That's amazing, so did I. I think by this time the guy at the bar turns to the bartender and says, you know, it really is amazing. So many of these coincidences with these guys. No. He says, that's the Kelly twins. They're so drunk they don't recognize one another.
Hey, Maestro, can I tell my joke? I have a bar joke. It's going to be a little faster. This guy walks into the bar. In his hand, he has a load of dog turds.
microphone.
This man walks into a bar, and in his hand, he's got a load of dog turds. We're being very delicate now. We don't want to use the word dog shit, you know. So anyway, he shows the bartender this. He says, "Can you imagine? I almost stepped in this." All right.
Lenny, I've heard that joke from you 10 times, and every time you tell it, it cracks me up.
One more. This rabbi, this Hasidic rabbi, walks into a bar, you know, with the long black vest coat, the payah, and the hat, the wide brim hat, and he has a parrot perched on his shoulder. And the bartender looks at him and says, "Where did you get that?" And the parrot says, "In Brooklyn. They got hundreds of them." Okay, wait. As long as I have the mic, I just... That's a late reaction. That's most of you, I'm sure, are old enough to remember the Depression. I'm through with my jokes. And if you think about it, the composers during the Depression wrote probably the greatest music of the 20th century, really. And out of all this music, there was only one down song, which everybody knows, which is "Brother, Can You Spare a Dime?" Everything else they did was an up song, I'm trying to think of songs. Anyway,
You should have practiced.
practiced all week. No, like "Love Is Just Around the Corner," or "Nice Love If You Can Get It." This is Gershwin and the others, Harold Arlen. Anyway, if you think about it, and this is crazy, most of them were Jewish. When I say most of them, almost all of them, with one exception. And they refer to him as the Goy, and that was Cole Porter. But we're going to do a song from the Depression, and I don't even know who wrote it, but it's a great song, and we're going to try to get it right.
We're in the money. We're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. We're in the money. The sky is sunny. All that depression you can never know. Look at the red line, got a red line today. And when you see the landlord, you can look that guy right in the eye. We're in the money. The sky is sunny. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. You'll never see a headline, got a red line today. And when you see the landlord, you can look that guy right in the eye. We're in the money. The strong and sunny. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. You know, out of all our endeavors, 2 people get paid. Lenny and me? No. Lenny and the lawyer who handles our contract. Did you ever see a lawyer who didn't want to get paid on a business deal? And I tell you something, I don't begrudge Lenny the money because he's got that fancy new guitar. He's got to feed it, clothe it, and give it shelter. Lenny, play something nice for the people to show them how well you handle that guitar.
reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of music fill the air, and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I must declare that my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Ladies cry out while on their head they bear. Kiki rice or fish is nice, and the rhyme is great any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Back in 1866, down in North Carolina, a young man found himself in one of those eternal triangles with two women. One of whom was found dead on a mountain trail. There was a lot of controversy about who had committed the murder, but for whatever reason, Tom Dooley ran away. He was caught by Sheriff Grayson, tried, convicted, and sentenced to die for the crime. This next song speaks a little bit about that story. Hang down your head,